Yo, what's good? Welcome to another show. I'm Sid and we are back at it again with another reaction. Now, some of you may know this, some of you may not. I know a lot of my audience probably doesn't listen to this artist, but Trippie Redd just dropped a new album. It's everywhere pretty much. It's got so many awesome features on it, and there are a bunch of music videos that I am going to sit down and check out right now. So I'm going to do a little binge session. We're going to have 5 music videos that I'm going to sit here and watch and check out and do reactions for. First one we got here is MP5 featuring SoFaygo, but there are so many features on this album. We got songs from Drake, we got XXX Tentacion, we got Juice WRLD, Ski Mask, Playboi Carti did that song, Uzi's got a song. Like, this is a hitmaker's album for sure. This is like feature upon feature, and I've listened to it a couple of times. Full transparency, I have heard the album top to bottom at least twice, and I really liked it. It was probably one of my favorite Trippie albums in a while. I do enjoy his sound, and when he experiments in different sort of subgenres, I can appreciate it. The Pegasus album and the sort of rocky remaster of it, or the deluxe version that had Travis Barker and Machine Gun Kelly all over it, that was kind of sick. I respect the willingness to push the boundaries and kind of experiment and see what sort of sounds you can come up with. The Exclamation Point album, that was great. I know people didn't really like that one as much, but it was one of my favorites. There's a lot of songs in there that I have saved and listened to quite regularly, but obviously it's the early songs like the I Love Letter to You albums and things like that that really stand out to people in their memory when they think of Trippie. But I'm pretty hyped for this. So we've got 5 music videos so far, and I'm going to watch them in order according to their track listing on the album. And the first one we got is MP5, so we're going to jump straight into it. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. You can also follow me on Instagram, link in the description, and the link just above that is to my Patreon. Real quick shout out to my Patreon supporters, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you for supporting me in that way. And yeah, with all that being said, we're just going to jump straight into it. So let's go. Okay, jump scare. I like grade A as well. Whenever you see the grade A stamp in front of a video, you know it's going to be pretty well produced. Alright, Trippie's bringing that post-zombie apocalypse rockstar energy right now. Vandalizing the walls though. Oh, it's like Call of Duty. That's kind of sick. This is okay. I'm into this already. Oh, and before the beat or the song actually comes in, I just gotta say the production on this album is pretty nuts. On his appearance on the Logan Paul podcast, the Impulsive podcast, he described the beats on this album as being in the hyperpop category, which I kind of get. I can hear that a lot. There's a lot of like video games and synth sounds and things like that, definitely influencing it. But it's so far removed from the hyperpop sound that I'm familiar with. It definitely has, again, a unique twist, and he's kind of experimenting with different sounds and different ways of using his voice and mixing it in with the instruments and the beats that are being like presented here. But yeah, we'll run it back to the start of that. This is pretty cool. I like the concept of the video so far. I'm not really sure where it's going to go from here, but I'm guessing it's going to be balls to the wall action. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. That guy's a cop. On an unrelated note. All right, let's go. Yeah, I do like these beats for sure. That's something that's really stood out to me listening.
Hop out a GT3 with an MP5. Yeah, I got ice like Alaska jet to Dubai. Had to spread my wings and teach them all how to fly. Yeah, your nigga square, divided by pi. Yeah, rolling around 3 GMCs, about to be a driver.
Oh, it's hard.
Talk down, you gon' die. Keep that doggy on my lap, I spend like 24 on my ring. See me out in LA, just know I'm ballin' like Kobe. I've been #1, bitch don't need no trophy. No, we crackheads, pass me the rock and I'll be ballin' like Kobe.
Yo, the visuals on this are sick. I love the shot choices. They're using a lot of green screen with different kind of visual effects. Like, it feels a little bit like the Matrix, the way they're dressed and the way they appeared in that green sort of glowing neon effect thing. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I like the backdrops that they're using, the different shot choices. Again, his voice on this sounds kind of sick. I don't know if, I think this is the second track on the album. So you're leading into this from Molly Hearts, I think was the first track. And I really enjoyed that one. That's definitely a really sick way to start your album. But yeah, this is cool so far. I like this a lot. High energy, a lot of different locations, shots. The way he was like playing the gun like a guitar, bringing out rockstar vibes, rockstar energy. All right, we'll run it back a couple seconds and yeah, let's get this.
Just know I'm ballin' like Kobe. I'm in #1, bitch, don't need no trophy. No, we crackheads, pass me the rock and I'll be ballin' like Kobe. Run down the 101, I don't zone. I stay stacking with my twin for the wins, acting Cody. You niggas be hating Mr. Mosby.
I love the references. That's really well. Wow.
How about a GT3 with an MP5? Yeah, I got ice like Alaska, jet to Dubai. Had to spread my wings and teach them all how to fly. Yeah, your niggas square, divided by pi. Yeah, rolling around 3 GMCs, about to be a driver. Homie, know what's up with me. Talk down, you gon' die.
What's he? What was that? Like a power up. Like I said, it had the Matrix vibes, but it's also definitely got a video game thing about it, where it's kind of like a Resident Evil sort of zombie shooter or something like that. I love the production of the CG on those zombies. They're really, really like well designed, and especially the ones that are closer to the camera when they're showing those off. Like, they've put a lot of effort into producing some high quality models. Yeah, so I like that a lot. This is really sick. It's kind of, if you was gonna like make a zombie, you know, put this in a group of zombies, it would be kind of like the World War Z ones, where they're moving fast and they're a little bit more agitated. They've got the red eyes, maybe a 28 Days Later type of zombie. Even Resident Evil doesn't quite have those. Actually, they do. What am I talking about? Earlier games don't have them as much, but some of the later games, they speed up and they're a bit more aggro. But yeah, the way he drank the can, it kind of looked like a power-up. Definitely playing into the sort of video game aesthetic here. I guess that's one way of offsetting the violent content, by just saying like, these are zombies, they're not real people, and by the way, we're playing a video game. Like, it's pretty sick all around. Right, we'll run it back a bit. From what I remember, SoFaygo's about to drop his bars, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't really know much about SoFaygo. I've seen him in other stuff. I might have even done a reaction featuring him at some point, but yeah, his name is familiar, but his sound doesn't really stand out to me. Even now, having listened to the album a couple of times, I still can't remember any of the words that he said, which is a bit mad. But it's probably a fair thing to say based on the other features on that album, like Drake, Playboi Carti, Uzi. Like, those are some top tier features, and SoFaygo's probably on his way up a little bit more compared to those guys. No shade on him, he's probably a very talented guy. I'm just not as familiar with his work or his output. But yeah, let's carry on. Let's get this. Like Kobe. Oh, I know. I do like his voice. I do like his voice. I just didn't place. I couldn't place it with the name, if that makes any sense. I like when people do this kind of high-pitched, like faster rapping. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it balances well with Trippie, because Trippie uses his voice like an instrument. Like, he will like infuse melody into any track. He will push it up, he'll go low, he'll go high. He does these like long notes, and like, he really experiments with his voice. And then this guy comes in and he's got more of like a high-pitched, kind of a little bit faster flow. I like this. This is sick. All right, we'll run it back. Let's get it. And the beat is hard. Sorry about that. Yeah, World War Z type of zombie. the way they're building the shot speeds up as well, like the cuts between shots are getting shorter and shorter, and it's building that energy, and the pacing is developing like at a faster clip as the zombies are approaching. Now they're kind of back in this one room, they're boxed in, they've had their moment of just going out like all guns blazing, drinking their power-ups, they're in the Matrix, like they're having their good time playing this game or living this zombie apocalypse experience or whatever. But now it's coming to that point where they're getting to be surrounded again, and it's building that energy by having you see the zombies moving but not showing too much of them. And this is really well put together. Like I said, Grade A, I think, is the record label, not the record label, but like they're the management group or something that is involved with a lot of the artists like Trippie Red, and I think they worked with Juice WRLD at some point as well. I think maybe it's Elliot Grange. No, he's a different guy. But yeah, this is really well put together for sure. This is for the first music video that I'm checking out of 5. It's setting a good standard. That goes without saying. But yeah, let's run this back. Let's get it. These shots too, very World War Z. All right, let's go.
How about a GT3 with an MP5?
That line every time.
Had to spread my wings, teach them all how to fly. Yeah, your niggas square, divided by pi.
Yeah. Fully a video game at that point where you're doing like the what would you call that? It's not third person, first person shooter. FPS. What am I saying? I play games sometimes, not just Minecraft. But yeah, like they're fully embracing that element of it now. All right, let's get it.
Yeah, I got ice like Alaska, jet to Dubai. Had to spread my wings, teach them all how to fly. Yeah, your niggas square, divided by pi. Yeah, rolling around 3 GMCs, about to be a driver. Homie, know what's up with me. Talk down, you gon' die. You that 40 on my lap, I spit like
nice.
see me out in LA, just know I'm ballin' like Kobe.
Oh, they even finish up the narrative by having them escape. Like typical zombie movie, you get in a car or a truck or a bus or something, shoot a big horde of them that are coming for you, and you get away. Directed by Mooch. I know the name, I don't know where from though. But shout out Mooch, that was a sick video. Really well produced, really well directed. Like, great concept. It really kind of fit the tone of the song, even though I wasn't expecting it at first. Like, I didn't realize it was going to be this type of video. But yeah, it definitely fit the energy and the pacing of that song. Yeah, this was nuts. This was pretty sick. Like, I've listened to the whole album, like I said, but I really enjoyed this video. I like the production of it. I like the way it fits in to the album, leading in from Molly Hearts. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the rest of the stuff. So I'm gonna watch the other 4 videos straight away after this to get the full experience of everything that's been dropped so far. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. And also let me know in the comments what you want to see me react to next, because I've done a lot of rock, I've done a lot of like classic rock and Italian rock and Japanese metal and things like that. But I started out this channel reactions with hip hop and rap, and that's really my bread and butter in terms of what I listen to predominantly. So if you got any suggestions for new up and coming artists or the latest video that you want someone to watch with, by all means leave that down below. Shout out to my Patreons again. Thank you so much, appreciate you. Links in the description to my Instagram, Patreon, all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.